Hello everyone and welcome back to Space Engineers episode 16. My name is Laszlo and I'm extremely happy that you choose to watch this. In the last episode we found ourselves a new mission, which was freeing the Falconer and delivering it back next to the moon, back to ET. In this episode, you will see me gathering all the wrecks that we found on our way here, and with all the big stuff that we managed to attach to our ships, we will make a nice Katamari of ships that we will try to navigate back to the moon. So let's get back. So the first step of gaining control of the ship was basically just to find all the blocks that can revert the ship back to its original ownership. Well, not original, but the pirates. So I had to find the blocks that can heal. I think those were the beds, medical bays and such. And I had to take control of all the control blocks, like control seats. And finally I had to take control of all the weapons as well on the outside. I also did some cleanup around the ship, so any parts that were broken off and were not really easy to reattach, I was just grinding those down, and that gave me a more clear picture of what needs to be done for the ship to be free. I'm still not 100% sure on all the mining part in terms of what constitutes for the game as inside a stationary block like an asteroid or in the ground. So far I cleared out a couple of ships and bases and such. It's always turned out to be quite a hassle. I always had to grind more than I thought that would be necessary. Like more than one block away from any ground or asteroid or anything to be able to free anything like this ship, for example. I had to dig quite a lot to free it. But we got there eventually. It was just quite a long process. This is why I'm showing this as a sped up version. And bless my foresight, I did have power batteries. I was actually depowering this ship, and that's how I gained control of it, more or less. But if it's not powered, it will despawn eventually. I was worried that I won't be able to power it up again, but it turns out I do have what it needs. Which is power cells. I just need to find the batteries. Honestly, this is such a big ship, I don't even know where the batteries are on it. Maybe here, right? Oxygen generator, beacon, timer block. Yeah, no, we don't need that. I have to find the battery in it and restore it. Heavy block. Another timer block, I don't even know. Oh, battery. Oof. this is powered. Now I just need to clean it up. I was thinking about moving the control seat from where it was to somewhere outside, because right now I had to go through here and here and up here and up here, and this is how I get to the cockpit. And it's a bit of a cumbersome process. Maybe I just need to cut one hole here somewhere. That's alright, I'm okay with that for a while. What is this supposed to be? Programmable block, alright. I don't care about those, I just need to make this movable so I can pull it back to its rightful owner. And for that, I probably need to grind a bit more stone.
Engineer, while you continue freeing the Falconer, I've accessed the galactic records via VT's station and found the list of fugitives, pirates, thieves and alike that the crew of the Falconer captured and handed to the authorities. Although the names of the crew were redacted for security reasons, descriptions of the ship exist in the records, and it do match the one you are working on. They mentioned that the delinquents barely even saw it until it got close. All they saw was the chrome visage of a falcon at the front, catching its prey. I believe this means that the front of the ship was darker and the thrusters were masked for a stealthier approach, so by the time the bounty targets noticed the falconer, it was too late.
Oh! Success! Although a bit limited. I managed to free the Falconer. Let me pull this out with my other ship. I think it would be easier than trying to navigate it with gyros. Woohoo! The ship is free. Now I just need to tow it back and repair it. It made quite a hole. Then this will be a long project to restore, but it will look fantastic. I'm not sure that landing gear would hold on if I jump, so I might need to merge block it to my ship temporarily until I get back. to where I can actually fix it. Alright, after another restart, because my system is a bit crappy, we are here with the Falconeer and our Rex Reaver ship. I need to change grip on this, although it doesn't really matter. I wanted it to face the direction we are jumping, and then I will see if it actually jumps in a distance, or we need to spend the rest of our lives trying to get back to ET. It seems a bit sluggish. You can hear the engines roaring as that whole hunk of metal is moving around. Oh, is it actually that way? Indeed it is. Yeah, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to clear out some of my stuff. Okay, 2, 2, 1, 2. Don't really need magnesium. I don't really need NA. I don't really need this repair this anymore. I don't need standby either. I do need those wreck detector pings. And the first one is 4,000 kilometers that way. Let me just orient myself. I'm not sure which one is this. There's something disco going on that way. But I think that's a planet actually. Yeah. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I won't be able to jump 4,000 kilometers with this hunk. But let's see how far we can go. Both of my jump drives are ready. Let's say it says 2,400 kilometers, but I'm pretty sure that won't work. Let's see, blind jump that direction. Oh, 2004. Oh, I understand now. So one drive would be able to jump 1,200 kilometers. Since I have two and they operate in tandem, I mean in synchron at the same time, they can jump 2 times 1,200 kilometers. That's how that 2,400 will come. This is actually not bad. Now I just need to wait, and the next jump will bring us to the wreck detector thing over there. In the meantime, I might as well go a little bit of a speed. Not much, just so we can say we are actually moving.
At the wreck ping location, the engineer found a green barebone construction, in which the main attraction was a large refinery, and that it had no defenses, so the engineer attached this to the Katamari via the Falconer's landing gears. The next wreck ping was quite worthless, just a large drilling construction, completely rusted over. Instead of bringing it back, the engineer opted to dismantle it, but it started drifting away. Most of the usable materials were transferred to the ship, and the rest was let to float away. There was a third wreck ping that was also not attached to the ship. It was a station with its defenses still up and ready to shoot. Eventually the engineer managed to disable the defenses with long-range weaponry, and dismantled the station. The next waypoint was a fading signal of SPRT origin.
Alright folks, let's see if I have more luck here reporting than I had previously. I had to do some restarts to get here. I promise that I will not stop on my way home that much. But while my jump drive is recharging, I found something that I just had to investigate. It was a Space Pirate Mayday signal, so it's a booby-tapped one, but we are still somewhat friends with the Space Pirates. Not for long if this one continues. And when I get here with the camera, I found this thing of beauty. It's a wrecked mining ship, and it is something that I actually once before managed to restore in my solo playthroughs. It has some large drills, hydrogen engines, nearly full hydrogen tank, large thrusters, and this ship, when fully restored, is capable of the best type of asteroid hopping that I can ever need. It has a match block to immediately put it to good use, attaching it to our ship. And I thought this would look very cool on the bottom of my base, like, you know, just dock like this at the bottom where we had that big hole. I just need to take this from the pirates, I guess. Let me quickly check my reputation, actually. SPRT. So we are not friends anymore, but we are neutral. And I still have 300 reputation points to lose with them. So I hope that will be enough, and these will not fire at me. Or if I ever manage to lose those 300 points, then they will not summon anything to get me. But in any case, I really wanted to have this ship as well. It's a bit big, but yeah, it's alright. I probably can live with that. I just need to fix it up a bit, and then attach it to my Katamari of a convoy. Let me see if I can disable the guns on it and make it mine. Then I move my ship closer here and I will try to attach everything there. Ideally, I would like to have this one mesh blocked back here where it belongs, but I see how that will go, because I don't think I have a small ship to maneuver this with. So I might just have to grind everything down that is not belonging here. Alright, see you in a little bit when I manage to gain control of this beast. Alright, so I more or less have a rocket. Let me get over there and do what I need to do to make that working. I probably don't have all the thrusters that I need. I just need to clear out the debris around it and then attach it to this ship. Then for sure I will not stop for anything, because anyway I look like a Katamari this way too, with the falconer and the small, what the heck was that refinery attached to the bottom of it. And the small refinery is periodically converted back to a station. Oh, what a find! Haha! Space pirate loot. And some other loot. Is this? Oh! Fancy. Someone left a playing chess here, I think, and that's why they managed to crash the ship. That's very clever. Too bad I'm not particularly good with chess. Seems to be they were at the beginning of the game. Alright, so let's check our situation. So I have one thrust from their direction. Do I have anything thrusting this way? Yes, one. This direction, one. Alright. Down, I have one. Up, one. Also up, down, left, right, forward, backwards. So this ship in theory could move. I don't really want to grind this one down, but I can't really merge block it either. Yeah. Alright, let me see if I can actually drive this. Alright, so I do have... Yeah, I need to be careful about this, because this is an extremely fast ship, and feel even faster if I manage to fix the large thruster on the back. But in the meantime, I should be able to just maneuver this somewhere here. Oh, I miscalculated. The forward thrusting thrust is actually not thrusting. I think it's not piped up. But That's alright. I can still stop, I think. I just need to wiggle around a bit until I reach 0.0. Then I can get out and try to do something about this. This one says it's up, but this one says probably the block behind it is not piped up. Oh yeah, because the block behind it is large thruster, and that needs probably more things than what I have. So easy fix would be to change this one to a conveyor. Let me see if I can do that. I need some small tubes. I am pretty sure I have a little bit here. And since I'm here, I will do one more thing. I pipe in a landing gear and get the materials from it. I mean, for it. I will fix up this one. So this... Oh, tell me this is no longer connected. Because these, I'm pretty sure this one is working, so if that one gets juice, then this one should get a juice too. Let me see if it was just maybe switched off. Oh yeah, that's working. Cool. And I confirm that I have thrust now in every direction. And this was easier than I thought. I just need to figure out where to put this. I probably need to attach it to the Falconer to make some sort of a sense of this. I don't want to attach it to the jump drive because the Falconer is depowered, so technically I should be able to just put a landing gear on that one. I wanted to put it here, but without destroying that fake antenna on the Falconer. Let's see what happens if I put it like at the very edge here. I can't. Can I? I can put it here. Good. Solid. I just need to land this one there. I do like this design, that's why the first time I found it in my solo playthrough a couple of years ago when I was not even thinking about making YouTube videos. I really like the general handling of this. This is a very well built mining ship. Oh, I think I managed to attach to that fake antenna. And landing gear switch lock, because I do want it to be having a good tripping point, even though technically that is considered locked. The engineer in me doesn't consider it locked. Now this one however seems a bit more locked. Alright, so hydrogen thrusters off, power off. What do I don't wanna off the power because then might despawn at some point. I don't wanna risk that. In fact, I wanted to check if this one has a power or how do we stand. That is not a good indication that we have a decoy. I wanted to check how this stands in terms of power. It says 3 days, so I should be good. And the Nuban tide is approaching. Although 6 kilometers out, let's hope it will not come much closer. Alright, let me clean up the debris. Even though I wanted to merge block this one, it will be significantly faster to take the materials. Nice. Alright, I've cleaned up the mess. I reclaimed everything that I need. Everything is attached, everything is hopefully movable. Yes, it's movable. So, look at this monstrosity. It's 4 ships now. I was actually planning to find a third one that I think is spawned. Alright, let me remove this Type O waypoint. And let me check our jump drives that they are indeed pointing to the big park. And oh my god, I can barely move it. It's 2.3 million kilos. Sure as hell I will not enter into an atmosphere with this one. I'm not even sure the river ship would be able to. Alright, no distractions. I'm 10,000 kilometers away from my stuff, 11 even. So it will take roughly, I think, 10 jumps maybe. Last time I checked I was able to jump 1000 kilometer-ish. Let's see. Alright, obstructed. Yeah, it's probably also obstructed because I'm still in the so-called minor ships area, I think. Let me move ahead a little bit. Now. Oh yeah. Oh, I can do 2000 kilometers. That's actually very good. Man. I noticed my jumps are getting a bit slower. The more blocks I accumulate. But that's good. The Falconer will remain with VT, so I will only take the river ship and the minor ship with me. There shouldn't be that much more block. And I anyway lost the jack, so I need something to compensate for that. Alright, so I'm now 10 9,000 kilometers out. If I can jump 2, then it means roughly 5 more jumps, more or less. And it takes a while to recharge. It says I have 19 minutes of power left. And it says that because oh, I didn't want it to do that. Oh. Oh. This is not particularly good. It means that I no longer have uranium. Oh no, it means that we are now currently operating at battery power. Maybe I can check if any of these don't actually have hydrogen engine, but I'm not sure it can transfer the power unless I do a connector connection to it. This one is also hydrogen powered, and as far as I can tell, the Falconer is also engine powered. So yeah. Well, worst case scenario, the Falconer has ion thrusters and 1 battery worth of power, so worst case scenario I can jump into this one and increase my speed with that and just wait for that kilometer count to go down. This one doesn't show any uranium here. I'm not too happy about it. Let me get back to you when I have this jump drives charged one more time. I do hope these 17 minutes will be enough to jump at least a few more times. See you in a second. I was thinking maybe I can connect the miner ship to that connector via a connector block, because this ship has hydrogen engines, so technically I can generate more power, because I do need at least 3 more jumps and I only have 8 minutes of power left. I'm not sure how much ice this has, but I do know it has a full hydrogen tank, so the hydrogen engines on this one will be able to power this ship if I connect it through the conveyor system. So yeah, give me a few minutes to implement that. Oh yeah! That's what I was talking about. I managed to connect the miner ship here, and the hydrogen engine is saying that now we have 4 days of power. This is more than enough to reach our destination. Oh yeah! Hashtag engineering. I wanna investigate why it still says we have 6 minutes of power, because I just activated the hydrogen engine here. And it is working. Let me fix the other one too, maybe that will help. Alright, so I own it. It generates power. And it should have access to everything, right? Let's check our power situation again.
Ship fuel low.
5 minutes. How the hell? Probably the hydrogen engines are busy recharging the jump drives. This is why it says 6 minutes of power left, right? Well, we'll figure it out in a moment. As soon as my jump drive finished charging. Yeah, I guess I just leave the police outpost alone. I don't need those shitty police bikes. So I'm ready, and now I have 23 hours of power. So that was only the thing that I thought is that why the hydrogen engines are powering the jump drive. Until then they are very busy and I only have a very little power left. But as soon as the jump drives are ready, they have enough power to supply the whole Katamari. Alright, let me do another jump. Another 2000 kilometers closer to my base.
Ship fuel critical.
Yeah, and it says 2 minutes of power left for the whole ship now that is again started moving the jump drive. Yeah, we are good. I just need to wait for it to charge one more time. Actually, I need to do 2 more jumps, but if I manage to do 1 jump, then I'm happy. That's it.
Ship fuel critical.
2 minutes. I wonder what will happen after that, because I do know that I have enough hydrogen to maintain power. I'm just not sure I have enough hydrogen to charge the most critical equipment of ours. This one doesn't have a hydrogen engine and I'm not sure I can get. This one's supposed to have a hydrogen engine, but it's not connected. Let me see, give me a port somewhere. Oh. Hi there, guy. So, corner light engine room. wonder how you guys manage that, because everything is quite different. Oh, it has an assembler, but it's incomplete. Worst case scenario, I can repair this assembler if I find it. And create more solar panels. I guess if I can. This one also has a hydrogen tank, 50% completed. A little bit conflicted about how to proceed. Oh yeah, here are the engines. So there's two engines actually, both of them are off. Let me just check. And yeah, both of them are filled. So if I switch these on and connect the Falconer to my other ships, then I have two more hydrogen engines pumping power. Should be good. Strangely, one minute have passed and I still see stuff being powered. So it seems my plan was working.
No fuel.
Yeah, it says no fuel, but our jump drives are still recharging. Even though I don't have fuel, I still have power. Alright, so this will be a problem. I wanted to disconnect and connect the Falconer to everything else, like the miner ship. But if I don't have power, I won't be able to move this. I won't be able to connect the Falconer that way. So no other way than to actually wait for the jump drive to finish charging. I'm 61% there, still zero fuel. But that's okay, we don't need fuel, we only need jump. For a second I thought I had no sound. Right.
No fuel.
No fuel, but almost full jump drive. And we are just 2 jumps away from home, where I can start doing something with these. Actually, I already started doing something with these while it was recharging. I started fixing up the Falconer a little bit more. It is pretty banged up in most places, blocks are missing, but there are also plenty of stuff that you can do with it in terms of fixing before I actually get there. Let me try finding some more steel plate, so I can actually do that. So I started banging out everything that was banged. And if I actually go through the ship with fixing all these blocks that are just halfway done or not done at all, the ship will immediately start looking significantly better than before. I didn't even do this bottom part. I do this too though. Also a bit bent, probably missing a few pieces too. I can do all this before I actually reach my destination, and then I will only need to sort out a few things. Well, quite a few things, so I probably won't even be able to do it all on camera, because fixing all the dents in this ship will take a very long time. And I actually planned something special with this one. Now that I more or less figured out how to make proper simple mods, I was planning to make this ship a true falconer by creating ornamentation. Ornamentation that you can add to the side of the blocks, like leaves and, in this case, a falcon. Sort of like design stuff. If you know the S-class ships in No Man's Sky, I was thinking about that sort of ornamentations. But yeah, look at that. Almost looks like a workable ship with some pieces missing, but I already fixed a bunch of the outer blocks. It has a very interesting shape and it looks very, very good when you are, you know, fixing all the dents and holes in it. Jump drive is still charging. It was 90 something when I started talking. Let me see where we are.
No fuel.
98. Time for another jump soon. That no fuel doesn't bother me, because as soon as the jump drives are charged, I will have fuel. One more percentage. Turn ready. Do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do it. Charge fully. Charge. Ready. Alright. Alright, so now we have 2 minutes of power. And I see my ion drives coming back online. This is very fancy. This is what I was planning. Alright, so jump. 2300.
Ship fuel critical.
Fuel critical, I know. New.
Ship fuel critical.
Oh yeah.
No fuel.
Roughly 1,000 kilometers. Yeah. And if you take another half an hour, while all of this would be fixed. Actually, I might be able to do something about it. I just need to switch off the recharge on the jump drive. Then I will have a few minutes of hydrogen power while I can connect to the Falconer by connection point. I don't want to bore you guys with that. See you in a few seconds when my ship is ready for the final jump back to our base. Alright. Hey, with some trickery, managed to connect with the connection module connector the Falconer to the rest of the bunch. So now the two hydrogen engines on the Falconer are also charging my jump drives. Let's see how much that helps. Right now I have 4 engines, I mean hydrogen engines, pumping stuff. Battery? Time left. That doesn't sound too good. It means that it's discharging, not recharging. Just a few seconds of putting all these to auto, I mean recharging instead of auto, will grant me a lot of power on the batteries so I can move around. But that's alright. My primary goal is to get home.
Ship fuel low.
So yeah. Now, with 4 hydrogen engines pumping the power, you see that I still have 6 minutes of power, because for a few minutes there my batteries were charging only. And now my jump drive is charging. So all is good. Let's hope that Corvette is thinking that all is good also and not trying to make it any bad. And now if you see the charge on my jump drives, it is plus, so it is charging very fast. Oh. Now for a second my heart was stopping. The red light switching off for a second, I thought something is despawning on this unholy abomination of a ship collection. Alright, see you back when the jump drive is 100. Oh, look at that. Our jump drives are ready. This will be our last jump. And this will take us back to our base. I wanted to look around a bit because I saw another Mayday, but nope. We have enough ships. Let's get them to safety.
Ship fuel low.
Oh, where is it? Where is my bubble? Oh, there it is. I see. Let me switch off these jump drive for a second, because I'd rather have some power to my engines. It says ship fuel is low.
Ship fuel low.
I told you. But that's fine. Because we are home.
Ship fuel low.
We are home. just need to align myself and get into the
Ship fuel low.
Actually, we only have 0 fuel when I
No fuel.
try to move in multiple directions. I hope. But before I fell out of the sky, let me quickly do some pro move. And bring some uranium here so we will not see that freakish no fuel message. Oh, how I missed this ship. We were away so far and so long. We're supposed to have a bunch more, but I just take 40 kilos of uranium. To bring home our stuff. I really don't want all my hard work so far to be smashing into the moon just because I don't have enough fuel. So, fuel away ship. Start the reactors. Ding ding. I've seen they were taking the uranium in. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Hours and hours of fuel. And now I can safely maneuver myself into there. And I have seen that Mayday signal again. They probably put another one next to us. See, they're 11 kilometers that way. I'm not sure how much will fit into one episode from this one. But after I move back here, I will probably take a little break. Because I have 2 short videos to direct. I need to move in and out of this force field to eventually repair all the ships. But I don't mind, because this force field here is a blessing. rate. It's a bit hard to judge. Sweet home. I was thinking about parking the ship there, but currently this is the only thing that can move all this junk out of the field and back again if I need to. At least until I fix the miner ship. I don't want to just dismantle all of this right now. But I do have an objective port here which I forgot to update for a very long time. So let's do that because I'm in the mood of actually finding stuff. These are the fine platinum part is still active. I have not found platinum. I got uranium, I think I have gold. I think I already lost that miner twice. Stuff to do. Cover the bottom of the ship. I can cover it with the miner. Miner. I need to fix the Falconer with ornaments. These don't exist yet, so I will need to make them in Blender and mod them into the game. Then I need to fix the miner ship and perhaps go to find more platinum if I can. And then we will see what happens because I'm not particularly sure yet. And I think this will be the end of episode 16. I'm extremely happy that we managed to get back in one piece. It was a great journey and I have a lot of materials and ships and everything to sort through. I also have that Mayday signal that I wanted to check out. And we will see what we find there in the next episode. Stay tuned for that. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.